What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with some One Piece Odyssey. Gonna have to replay this last, like, half an hour. I recorded this before, but ended up losing all that, ended up losing that recording. I was sitting the whole time, you know, hoping that while I was recording it, it's like 40 minutes of content. I'm sitting there, man, I really hope this comes out at least somewhat okay, and thought, you know what, it's probably just my mic that was screwed up. Nah, it was the whole frickin' recording. Was not happy about that. God damn it, Zoro. He's not good about not getting himself paralyzed. Excuse me. Actually got a knockout there. Ow. Down he goes. Alright, and that should let Zoro finish him off. Place with all the columns. You know, I gotta say, I'm constantly surprised by this game with the amount of content that they threw in here. I really am surprised by it. I wasn't expecting so many dungeons and stuff like that. Like, I wasn't sure what kind of approach they were going to take with all the exploring in this game as we go through the different arcs. You know, are they gonna take us through a whole bunch of events, but it's gonna be really sped through? Are we only going to see certain aspects of the arc? Are we going to do... Like, how are we going to do it? And even though there are elements and bits and bobs that I kind of wish that we've seen a little bit more of, that they stuck to the actual arc a little more, for how they've explained it away in the in game, how they've explained it as, well, memories kind of fade and get distorted as, we kind of remember things maybe a little differently than they actually happened. Okay, that's a cool concept, and okay, that would make sense why then the Memoria is a little different from, it would make sense why the Memoria is a little different. So I can't... How do I get that item, then? Sorry, I got distracted again. But yeah, I mean, how the Memoria is slightly different than, kind of how the story works. But the main beats are there, and I think they're hitting up a lot of the important bits and bobs. Yeah, I think that this is a good way to kind of put your own spin on an already existing story, but still keep the main beats the same. I mean, it's a little out there, it's a little... I think you can play it and at least have a general understanding if you aren't a big One Piece fan. Maybe that's a little hard for me to say because I am a One Piece fan. I try and impart some of what I know. Try and put some stuff into context. Not saying I'm a One Piece expert or a super fan. There are tons of people who know way more than I do, but still, I'm trying to put some things into context. Again, it's what makes One Piece so cool is how big the world is and how much. Sorry, I'll finish this. I'll move into this dialogue as soon as I finish this thought. It's part of what Oda has created. How even though we're following the Straw Hat crew, there's still all of these moving pieces throughout the world. He's done an amazing job in creating the One Piece continuity. I'm sorry, guys. I totally lost my train of thought there. Just in that pause, I was like, wait, why am I talking about what Oda created? I'm saying what he created is so vast and cool, so it's kind of hard to kind of jump into something like the Alabasta arc, which is not in the middle, but it's kind of the first major arc of the Grand Line, which is still a ways into the actual series because you still had all the stuff that happened in the East Blue. So, I think they made smart choices for people who maybe aren't big One Piece fans to kind of come in, but they also kept it in a way. They kept a lot. They aren't over-explaining a lot of stuff for people who are big One Piece fans, so they don't feel like, God, I know all this already. So, I think they threaded the needle, and I think they did it very well. There we go. Sorry about that. The fighting is getting even more intense. I'm not worried about the explosion anymore. Yeah, this won't quiet down easy. Listen, everyone, I have an idea. If we want to stop Crocodile in the war, we have to split up. Luffy, Zoro, you guys are in charge of stopping Crocodile. Yeah. Vivi, you're in charge of stopping the rebel army. What? But we have to stop Crocodile. These two can handle that. The fighting is putting lives in danger. It has to end as soon as possible. Nami, even the rebel army should listen to their princess. To you, Vivi. Only you can do this. I'm sorry, Luffy. I'm going to the palace square. I'll do everything I can to stop them. Alright, good guys. I guess I'm in charge of evacuating with the other citizens. You're coming with us. Crocodile is very strong. Be careful. Just leave it to me. Thank you, Luffy. For the people that believe in this country, I won't give up. Anybody thinks it's a little odd that Vivi's going to talk to the leader of the rebellion. If I remember correctly, Vivi was childhood friends with the guy who's actually leading the rebellion. She'd like sneak out of the palace and befriend some people in the surrounding city. The name of Wofford was even etched into the history of Alabasta. If Audio is telling the truth, it's definitely related to that island. Ah, it's Robin! You're late. I already investigated the Royal Mausoleum. Now, let's go. Shoot, I can't open it. It's locked. It's okay. I've already investigated most of the Royal Mausoleum. What do you mean, Robin? Let's go deeper. There should be a key down there. You know, she mentions that the history of Wofford, the island that we were on at the very beginning, is even etched into Alabasta. This might seem like a weird, just kind of thought on my part, but was Wofford actually in? Like, would it have actually? And I know Oda, when he did Alabasta, he was not even, you know, this video game wasn't even a gleam in someone's eye yet. But while trying to think how to explain this with the thought in my brain. Sorry, guys, I was really sick this morning, and god damn, I did a Hogwarts Legacy video earlier, which, by the way, go check out that LP. That game is really fun. I felt like garbage, and I was losing my train of thought way more than I've already been doing this video, so, yeah. But I'm trying to think how to explain this. So she's seeing evidence of Wofford here in Alabasta. Now, should we take that to mean that in the poneglyphs and all this stuff, in Alabasta was there the first time that they were there, like in actuality, or is the stuff from Wofford showing up here now because we're in a memory that's been distorted? So we're basically imparting stuff about Wofford into Alabasta. You know, it's like, because I think she's trying to look around and find information about their current situation. But could you really trust that information because you don't know if it's real information or a distorted memory? Does that make sense? Is it just me? I hope that makes sense. You know, I know I've gone from one sentence saying, oh, I kind of like the whole distorted memory concept, to the next sentence going, you know, I think there's some, you know, I'm trying to peg holes into it. And there are some weird holes, you know. It's like, why do you guys care so much about Vivi and people dying? I mean, it's not like it changes the past or anything like that. It's not, you know, everything is still, everything that happens. Like, at least they had that little bit of a throwaway line of Nami, and I was like, well, I still don't want to, even though I know it's not real, I still don't want to see it happen. I'm like, okay, it kind of works. Yeah, I don't know. From what I remember, there's a shop we can get to while we're running around here that lets us buy and sell accessories, so I'm gonna hold off on doing all my equipment stuff until we get there. A jackal! That's what Anubis is. I'm sorry, that makes probably no sense to anybody watching this. Oh, I had to step on both plates. Shit. Sorry, I'll let you guys into my brain now. Last time I recorded this, the lost footage, I was spending the whole time, I'm like, what kind of dog is Anubis? And I'm like, it's on the tip of my tongue. I couldn't come up with it. I'm like, it's not a dingo, because that's Australia. I'm like, it's not a coyote, it's not a wolf, and I could not think of what it was. And my brain just immediately caught it right there. It's a jackal. And then my brain also, you know, the way I said that went to the Family Guy joke of they were playing Pictionary of Stewie drawing, and the guy's like, it's a jackal, 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 it's a jackal, jackal. Time goes up, Stewie starts screaming at him. If it wasn't right the first time, why would it be right the other 20 bloody times? Oh my god. And if anybody wants to sit and go, AJ, you know, you said that you were, you know, like, really? You're feeling shitty again today? You know, like, you really need to take care of yourself. And I'm like, because, you know, I get sick a lot. Yeah, I do need, I need to take care of myself. Part of it's just, I sleep so poorly. It's because of my insomnia, my anxiety and everything. I sleep poorly, so yeah, my constitution isn't always the best. But the other reason, it's this time of year, man. I've had some people say it might be more related to, like, seasonal depression or something like that. But, like, early January, going into February and stuff like that, yeah, I get nauseous a lot. I get sick easily. I just generally don't feel good this time of year. So, you know, sucks, but what are you going to do, you know? Okay. What you got for me? You've got left arm bandage. That's a big health bump. I don't even have 1,000,000 berries, so it's not worth it. You know, I really don't buy a lot of other items because I think you find a lot of items. Plus, I don't really use items much in JRPGs. I know I probably should use more, but that's because I get, you know, I get too good to use syndrome. You know, I'm constantly going, oh, but maybe I'll need it later. So working on Exploding Star. God, I want more for Chopper. You know, why am I working on making this arm point better? Well, if I make his arm point better, it'll do about the same damage as Cloven Rosio, and will cost less TP. Never mind. Yeah, I'm making the right choice. What was I doing? Alright, I think we're all good with that. I am going to take a moment and get everybody's equipment all set up the way I want it to. You know, this could take a couple seconds, so excuse me while I take care of that. You know, one of my biggest complaints about this game so far, excuse me, of course, I thought I had got all my coughs out. I start recording, boom, or, you know, I throw my commentary back on, boom, cough. But one of my biggest complaints about this game so far is the equipment screen. I can't remember if I've railed on this before or not, but my biggest problem with it is that... Give me a second. Small cutscene. Huh? The scent. What is it, Chopper? I smell a little mover. There's a crab mover here? Oh, over there. A little mover. Hey! It's not super important. I can't remember. I think he gives you an item or something, but might as well go see him. You know, go say hi. But yeah, that equipment screen. The most frustrating bit of it is the fact that I want to see what my character's stats are before I give them a piece of equipment. Like, it shows you what the piece of equipment you're about to give them, like how it will change their stats. Okay, but like, as I'm looking at a character, can I get a breakdown of their stats so I can see what they already have? So I know what I want to give them, what I don't want to give them, you know, so I can kind of plan that way. Instead, I have to go back to a different menu and then go back, and it's a little frustrating. Mix that with I'm not a big fan of how the equipment is all laid out. It's not a bad system. I just think the UI is bad. You know, I can get the job done, and I don't hate, you know, how it works. It's like I said, I just would very much like an easier to, just a much nicer interface. Yeah, if you notice that Robin's so low on health, that's because I gave her items that bumped her health, so she, you know, lost health in the interim. Favorite spot, Burst Brew. There you go. We just ran up and said, hey. My cat's sitting here napping on my bed. He just kind of looked up at me, walked over, and put his hand on my leg saying, hey, shut up. I'm napping. There we go. I guess that's kind of how you would keep track of what's equipped on what. You know, you pick the item first and then flip through everybody. I'm still not a fan of the UI. I think that could be... I think it could have been done a lot better. Robin, where is this? This is the deepest level of the Royal Mausoleum. My guess is that if we operate that mechanism, it'll open up a path to the key. Okay, let's check it out. Solve the mystery of the switch. You know, I gotta be honest, I can't fully understand the mystery of the Switch. I didn't think that thing would be as popular as it was. You get it? I'm joking about the Nintendo Switch. Please laugh at my jokes. It's the only way I feel good about myself. It just went full Jeb Bush. Please clap. Look, man, whether you like politics or not, God, that spawned So many great memes. With that police clap line. Oh my god, that was so funny.
Na, Robin. これカブトムシか?
いいえ、スカラベよ。
God damn it, there's gotta be a... Stop making that sound, Luffy. This is... What is it, Robin? I was wondering about the ceiling mural, but it doesn't seem to be related. You know, the other thing that Jeb Bush did that was that made super funny memes was his campaign slogan of just Jeb with an exclamation point. Jeb! One of the few times I laughed at Stephen Colbert while he was doing, oh my god, what late show did he take over? I can't remember. I liked him way better on the Colbert Report. I thought it was way funnier. And I understand that him on the Colbert Report, he was making fun of Republicans. You know, I always say, you know, I'm a conservative, but I can laugh at myself. I mean, when the party does stupid shit. And he was pretty good at it. But you know what? I love Jon Stewart for the same reason. You know, I love both of them. They were super funny. Whatever. Sorry. I was trying to make jokes about something political without getting political, and then I got political. Wait, did that make anybody else's brains hurt just a little bit as I said that sentence? Like it made sense as I was saying it, but I'm like, wait a minute. My brain broke a little bit. And we're gonna fight these guys like we always fight them, because it's always 4 bats plus a kung fu dugong. Hit him with a Gum Gum Gatling. Zoro comes and hits him. Nice and easy. Oh yeah, plus we need to start getting Robin some levels. Because Robin is, she didn't get any experience while she was out of the party. See, I've always debated on sections like that. I'm like, if you're going to remove a character from my party, they should be, I feel like they should be gaining experience with the party. Like, I don't like, some games will have them come in at a random level. Sometimes that level's too low, sometimes it's way too high, they outpace the party. I'm like, I'll always say this. I can always say, well, I would have liked to see this change in a game, but I don't really know how to actually go into the code and go into the development process of the game to make that change. So as I always say this, I'm speaking more from a player or from a layman's perspective. But I've always wondered why they couldn't make it have the character just essentially gain the experience with all the other characters. You know, you probably have some running value or tab in the background that, because as all these characters are gaining their experience, you know, the character could probably still be on the same spot. And not, I know it's not a spreadsheet, but do it, you know, I'm going to say spreadsheet just because it kind of... I'm going to say spreadsheet because I think it makes more sense if I say the word spreadsheet. But, you know, you have all the code, all the characters, you know, the running tally of them gaining experience. You'd think that they could still be in that group gaining the experience with everyone, but you wouldn't have the code show that to the player. I don't know. If anybody's going, AJ, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Trying to put some of the stuff I'm learning in my classes now into use. I haven't like learned true blue coding, but you know, I'm learning computer systems, learning how like Linux operates and shit like that. You know, I used to think computers and all that were a lot more complicated than they were, but really when you get down into it, you learn how computers kind of logic through things. It starts making a lot more sense.
ええ、扉の鍵があるとしたらあの中ね。
You know, I was watching something. Somebody was talking about community college. There was some, like, they were debating community college, and one person was like, really, what good is community college? You know, it's all it is just people treat it like, oh, it's this great alternative to college, and oh, you can really, all you do is it's just an entry into a liberal arts degree. And I'm sitting there going, I think that's a little unfair. Because, I mean, I'm talking to this guy right now who's going to a community college. Granted, I'm not getting an associate's degree because I'm not planning on going back to a 4-year institution to do, you know, college there. I'm doing what's an AAS, I believe is what it's called. I don't, you know, obviously if you're outside the U.S. education system and are going, AJ, what the fuck are you talking about? Don't worry about it. Essentially, it's a 2-year degree. It's more of an applied science degree where I, you know, I have knowledge in a field and I'm basically kind of ready to go into that field. You know, I could go and get more education in my field, but I'm at least ready to start a job in that said field. What? Ah, Mr. One. God, I really wish we see him in this game. I love Mr. One. There we go. Lost my train of thought.
Yes.
No, essentially what I'm saying is, look, I understand some people's thing with community college. It could be, like, really, it's, you know, just going to prepare you to go into the college system, and the college system is filled with bloat and shit, and they're not wrong. As somebody who went to a 4-year university and everything, oh, God, I do not have many good things to say about it, but, I guess because I'm going to an Ivy Tech, which is, I guess, more of a community. It's a community college, but it's also kind of also a technical school. I like it. You know, I think they're doing a good job of educating, trying to prepare me for an actual profession and whatnot. I can't even remember how I got on this topic. Oh, right. I was talking about how I was trying to implement what I'm kind of learning about computers and those classes into what I think into how I think game development works, and then I got off on another tangent. Yeah, okay. There we go. Yeah, can you believe it, guys? I figured out where the hell I was going with that. I guess I will say, though, I mean, if you're, in the U.S., definitely check out Ivy Tech. I think it's good. You know, I used to have that stigma of, oh, it's community college, you know. It's like the show Community. It's kind of a joke. But no, it's they take it seriously. It's good. Yeah. Especially if you want to learn a trade, you know, machining, you know, HVAC, like the campus I go to has got a lot of really cool, like, simulation labs. Like, not like VR simulations, like we've got mock telephone poles that you climb up and work on. You know, we've got shitload of lathes and stuff like that. My favorite was the, one of our nursing programs, or EMT programs. They've got a, fake back end of an ambulance, so you know you can go in there and work on being in the back of an ambulance. It's a cool, a lot of cool programs and stuff. You know, obviously every campus is going to be different in every place and whatnot, but yeah, I think it's worth a look. So I think if you're like me and in the state of Indiana, they are. Well, if you're like me and you're in the state of Indiana, they are doing a. I'm trying to think how to say this. They're doing something like the. It's not right to work. That's a totally different thing. Worker ready, something like that. Where the state of Indiana is paying for basically a free year of education. Ah, okay. That's why I can't swap out Sanji. But yeah, they're paying for basically a free year of education to get certified in certain fields that they need people to fill for certain jobs. And if you go, you complete that, you know, they'll pay for the certification, they'll pay for classes. Like, I'm doing basically a full year of school for free right now. And it's basically the first half of an associate's degree. There we go. So, and if anybody's going, AJ, why are you trying to pitch college or whatever? Nah, I'm just on this, like, A, I'm on this thought, so I'm just kind of talking. And B, it's, you know, something I'm doing right now, and I very much like, you know, I like the program, and I don't know, I'm trying to help people with their lives, I guess. I don't know. Most of it's just me. I'm just flapping my lips, just talking. But I do think that there is something that it is pretty cool that my state's doing. My state's doing that. Oh God! I wanted to use Usopp. Oh, I didn't beat the right fake rebels. Oh, they had to be in that area. Ew. I made a mistake. Oh well, lost out on some experience. Of course, Luffy's all, get ready, Crocodile, I'm coming to kick your ass. I mean, really, this should be even easier for Luffy. Last time he had to do it by himself. Well, at least I already attacked with him. And now you attack. Nami knocks him out. Go to... Oh no, there's still one more guy. Hey. That actually hurt. You're not supposed to actually hurt me. Yeah, take that.
Minna, 준비.
俺たちの力見せてやろうぜ。ウソップ。バホーム。
Baom! Makes me laugh every time, man.
刀がうずき。一刀流。いよいシッソンソン
さあやるわよ。
Well, if you're a power fighter, have you met the cutest member of the Straw Hats? No, sorry, that's still Nami. Sorry, Chopper. I still think Nami's cuter than you. How are you seeing that clearly between his legs when he's wearing a skirt? Or whatever the hell you want to call that. I feel bad making fun of Chopper like that. Chopper is super cute. I love him. But I'm just such a simp for Nami. I can't help it. Open the sub-level 1 door. Oh shit! There was like a little cutscene to talk to him. Now let's just get this door open.
らの力を試すにはうってつけだな。
準備はできてるぞ。しょうがない、やりますか。いや、
まだだ。まだまだこれだ。
Yeah, you thought that would work.
俺たちの力
Hey,
見
you
せてやろ
cute.
うぜ。こうか。
Sorry, what's up?
俺の方はいつでもいいぞ。邪魔だ。
2 for 1.
これでどうだ。ウソップ様の出番で。
行くわよ。みんな大丈夫？
言い方。
I'll ever question. Nobody was torn apart, right? Like, all right, Robin, that's a little dark. Hey guys, you know what? Well, nah. I was thinking about closing. But you know what? That's just lazy. Ready? I'm opening the door. Yeah, we're coming for you, Crocodile. I was thinking about closing out, but you know what? That's just lazy. So I'm like, ooh, if I can do that, then I can make a short next video and, you know, clear things off my schedule. I'm like, that's just a disservice to you guys. What are you doing here, Straw Hat Luffy? I came here to punch your face in. Mouthy rookies like you are a dime a dozen. Rookies are what they'll, you know, call newbie pirates. If it wasn't obvious. Here in the Grand Line, that is. I was expecting more of a cutscene before fighting Crocodile, but I guess not. Why are you here, Straw Hat Luffy? I came here to take the country back from you. Back? What are you talking about? We're just about to take the country. Haven't you already taken it? This is really their country, then Vivi should be smiling more. That's why you fight? Will you die for someone else? This country and that princess have nothing to do with pirates like you. Vivi always tells people not to die, but she's the one always risking her life to save other people. If we leave now, you'll just kill her. You don't get it. That's why you should forget about it, about someone like that. A friend is someone you don't want to die. As long as she doesn't give up, we won't stop fighting. Even if you die, if we die, then we die. Yeah, tell Usopp that. I don't think he'd like hearing that. Okay, we're doing damage to him, but we're doing good damage to him.
まずいわね。こいつ行くわよ。サイクロンテンポ。
おいお前、下ろしちまうぞ。バースコート。うぬぼれるなよ小者が。デザートラスパーダ。
I really love Crocodile's coat. I know some people would look at me and go, really? That's the thing you like about him? Yeah. I really like his coat. Yeah, I'm still just not doing that much damage to him with Usopp. Ah, great. Damn it. I don't have anything for bleeding. Basically, it means we're just gonna have to hang out until Chopper gets, Until Chopper's next turn shows up, then he can fix him. That should remove the bleed. Come on, just keep chunking through him. Come on, you're alright, Chopper. Alright, that can't be the whole boss fight. Look at Crocodile. What's that? What could this mean? I've never seen that before. This doesn't change anything. I'm knocking out the Croc and getting Vivi's country back. What's happening? Watch out, Luffy. Something isn't right. Powerful enemy.
ンドセッコグランドデス。
じゃ聞いたぞ。こんなところで
What happens when yeah, I don't think we've had one of this happen. When one of your crew is knocked out, certain food can revive them. If a battle is ended when a character is knocked out, they will revive with 1 HP afterwards. Your entire crew gets knocked out, it's game over. Okay, so I can just swap them. And we can't use that bond art because, you know, well... I kind of put Usopp there before kind of realizing what I just did. Ah, crud.
俺に任せろ。ムートンショット。お前、俺に逆らうのか。その程度だ。
And of course, they have to be on the field. He just plops.
さあ食え。デザートラスパーダ。
痛えよ。いちちちちち。ゴムゴムのブレッド。
Damn it.
もうダメだ。限界だ。これで大丈夫なはずだ。ありがとう。お、まずいわね。こいつ強いわ。
There we go.
いただくわ。
なめ。死ね。無駄だ。
Okay. I guess that's a nice note for me. Hey, make sure you're cooking and making food and all that stuff. It is important.
ぶっ飛ばしてやる。ゴムゴムのブレッド。誰か早く止血を。これで大丈夫なはずだ。なんで私なのよ。
Oh. God damn it, why'd I do that? That was useless.
おいお前。おろしちムートンショット。
こいつ強えな。ゴムゴムのブレッド。怖くなんてねえぞ。
You're not scared, Chopper. Well, you should be.
おう。
お、なんで私なのよ。行くわよ。
Seriously, though, you should be, Chopper. I mean, this is fucking terrifying.
お前。俺。
Damn it, I need hockey back.
グランドデス。
こんなところで。
さあ食え。
まだやれる。これで元気になるぞ。ありがとう。
強えな。
まずいわね。
行くわよ。サイクロンキレッ
お前俺に逆らうのか。
腹ごしらえだ。
Everybody,
ほう
nice bump. Give some health back.
効かねえな。
ゴムゴムのブレッド。
Just go down.
ビビってなんかいねえぞ。アームポイント。
交代だ。行くぞゾロチョッパー。
それ
国定。
イソップ。やれ。
おー。
この俺がバルハン
Aw.
ってみんなの役に立つぞ。
ゴムゴムのブレッド。
What? No! Chopper!
こんなところで。
Stop hurting Chopper! He's a precious baby boy.
俺だって強くなったんだ。
Just because I make fun of him doesn't mean he deserves
これ
that.
で元気になるぞ。
トップグリーンの多彩性見せてやる。
Frankly, might as well just keep using the Bond arts.
行くぞゾロチョッパ
それ
国定。
ー。イソップ。やれ。
おー。
この俺がデザートラスパーだ。
やばいかもな。
Just kind of hoping they wouldn't all get bleed.
血が。その程度だ。
この俺が
Oh, come on.
やばいかもな。いちちちちち。うわっ。いちちちちち。
ねどうだ。
いって
ゴムゴムのブレッ
ふざけ
Stay down. Alright, that's a lot of experience.
必要な力な。
マリモのや。
どこの馬の骨とも知れねえ小僧がこの俺を誰だと思ってやる。野郎サブルスピリサード。
ゴムの
デザート
ストー
ラスパーだ。
When I remember, yeah, that was how that fight ended. Luffy literally just used his Gatling and punched him through the roof of the mausoleum.
お前を超えていくって。
All Regain lost power. Gum Gum Storm. Okay.
戦いの続く宮殿広場で声を限りに叫ぶビビ。しかし興奮した戦士たちにはその声が届かない。その時轟音とともに広場に何かが落ちてくる。それはルフィに敗れたクロコダイルだった。突然の出来事に戦乱が止まる。同時に降り始めた雨に戦場の殺気が薄まっていく。ついにビビの叫びが彼らに届く。人々を救おうと必死に抗う王女の声だ。
今降っている雨は昔のようにまた降ります。悪夢は全て終わりましたから。
武器を捨てる両軍の兵士。麦わらの一味に救出された国王コブラも姿を現し、民衆に終戦を宣言する。こうしてアラバスタの内戦は終結した。王女と共に命を懸けた海賊たちの戦いは誰も知らない。
Well, I guess that way to wrap things up kind of works. It just kind of gets it over with. You know, we don't have to have a whole lot of cutscenes. Are you going to look for them? There's a banquet tonight. Please return by then. And if this is going to be like anything else, and if this is going to be like the manga or the anime, we are not going to attend the banquet. They didn't attend the banquet because, you know, they didn't want to be thanked for what they did. Again, because they're pirates, not heroes or whatever. The moment with all of them holding up their arms with the X's standing on the sunny, if anybody's wondering what that... Because Mr. 2 could copy their faces, and they were afraid of somebody being a clone. They all like took marker and put X's on their arm, and they showed that to Vivi as they're sailing away because she has to stay with her country, and it's a whole thing. Watch the anime. Well, just watch One Piece. It's so fucking good. I know it's long, but it's so good. I'm sorry. Guys, we're going to close here. Thanks for watching as always. Social media down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. Till then, guys, I'm out.